Josh Harnagel, we're here at the Redbird exhibit at Oshkosh, and aside from the really serious simulators you guys do, we've got kind of a fun one here today, and it all has to do with Dusty. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were approached by Disney to put together a simulator to help promote their new movie, Planes, Fire, and Rescue. And it's based off of one of our serious simulators, the MX2. We took that device, we added these fancy Dusty-specific graphics, and then using our new technology called Trace, we built a mission or a scenario so kids and really anybody can get in and get in a chance to fly and put out a fire just like Dusty. And it talks you through it, it gives you guidance. It's a really fun experience.
You know, I flew it myself, and first of all, it was a lot of fun. It was interesting to have the Disney characters, but it really gives you kind of a nice scenario, and you've got to put that airplane through some paces to get the mission accomplished.
Absolutely. It is based off the Dusty flight model, and it's a real airplane. It's got all the same physics that are in our full motion approved simulators are still in this flight model, so certainly you got to pull it back and bank it about 45, 50 degrees and crank on a little bit to get around, but everything that you would have to do in the real airplane is there, and I think it's a good way to actually introduce what flying could be to people that might not be exposed to it very often.
What kind of reaction are you getting from like kids that come and they might have seen the movie, they might not have, but they're coming and they're flying with Dusty? Are they getting a real charge out of that?
They are. This is the first time I've been next to the sim set up and running, and it's been a real experience having sort of a group of kids come in, they'll look around the booth, they'll see what's here, and then they'll look over and, is that Dusty? Is that Dusty? And they'll climb up and they want to fly it. And we've had kids come through 4 or 5 times over the last couple days and fly it. So it's been great. It's a real fun experience.
What was it like working with the Disney Corporation? And I understand they got the characters to come back and actually do the voices that are the same as the movie. What was that like to work with those folks?
It's been a real pleasure. You know, they've been good partners, and this machine it was at the premiere in Hollywood. It was here, and then it's got several more stops the rest of the summer on the promotional tour for the Planes movie, and it's been very good.
Does this open up maybe a new line of business for Redbird to be able to do some things like this and help promote aviation outside our general community?
Yeah, we're always looking for ways to expand the reach of aviation, and simulators, because they're portable, they're a lot less expensive than an airplane, and they can be a lot more easily approached and engaging for audiences. They're a great way to bring aviation out, and it's something we're always looking for, ways to expand it, ways to introduce people to what they could experience in aviation, and ideally bring it to them instead of forcing them to come out to the airport.
Well, Josh, thanks very much for taking some time to talk with us on Aero-TV.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
AML's patent-pending wireless induction charging system eliminates confusion over those charging cables, cuts down cockpit cable clutter, and allows you and your passengers to fly cordless and eliminate the cable nightmare. www.aviationmodificationleaders.com.
It's time to elevate your flight planning experience. Intuitively plan routes, retrieve certified weather briefs, calculate weight and balance, and file flight plans. Then fly with iFlight Planner for iPad for superior situational awareness in the cockpit. Once you safely arrive, log your flight data in your online logbook. Flight planning requires a lot of resources, but now it only requires one flight planner. Plan your next flight with iFlight Planner.
The aviation industry is far too automated and impersonal. Levels of care, service, and focus on customers have faded. Concierge provides premier customer care, leading our industry on a return to service. Find us at www.concierge.aero.